Hello and thank you for watching Team Echo Bravo again. The Eagle has landed. This is the new version, the new add-on from DC Designs. And as you can see, it is an F-15 Eagle. And yeah, it is in our hangar. And we're gonna take a look which versions this package has. And fly a little bit. But first, let's have a look what the different liveries look like in our hangar. This is, by the way, the F-15C. It's the basic version of the F-15. The single-seat fighter is still in the US Air Force. It's a nice detail with the Eagle on the back. So different Air Force liveries, US Air Force liveries. This is the F-15D. It's a two-seater for training purposes. Here we can see the liveries of the Strike Eagle. Different fighter squadrons. Tiger print. That's a lot of grey. But those are the Eagle colors. This is also interesting, the F-15I from the Israeli Air Force. But let's take a look what it looks like in the flight simulator. Here he is, the F-15. This is the F-15C. And this aircraft has a very high engine thrust-to-weight ratio. And is also capable to turn tightly without losing speed. So we have to try that later on. It looks really good, so let's find out what the cockpit looks like. It's not too bad. It looks a little bit new. And I think this is, well, an aircraft from the 80s. And this looks like it's just out of the factory. Here we see the F-15D. This is the trainer version. So we have two seats. And this is the F-15E Strike Eagle. It's also a two-seater. And it is designed for ground attack. You can put several bombs underneath this aircraft. Also has huge drop tanks, so it has a greater range than the F-15C fighter. Also a nice livery with a tiger print on it. Looks very cool. And this is the F-15I, the Ram. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it means thunder in Hebrew. Yeah, this is the equivalent in form, function and mission scope to the F-15E Strike Eagle. Israeli Air Force uses this aircraft as a long-range strike platform capable of infiltrating enemy airspace and destroying critical targets. Well, it certainly looks like it. They have 25 of these Eagles in service. And these Eagles have succeeded the aging F4 Phantom. So that's quite a step up. Now, before we're gonna fly, let's check out some documentation first that is also included in this package. Here we see the operations manual from the F-15. And as you can see on the left side, it has a lot of topics. So that's good, always good. A short introduction, different liveries, as we have seen. Specifications. Different control panels explained. No, it looks like a very elaborate manual. Right, let's return to the flight simulator. Alright, let's do our walk around before we start our engine. Well, everything looks good. Yeah. Let's hop inside. Okay, let's start up. Ooh, it sounds good. That sounds like an angry vacuum cleaner. I like it. Oh, the screens are on already. Right, RPM. Oh, the numbers still have to balance. So the weight. Chaff, flares. We don't need them today. Throttle control. Fuel door. Oh. Yeah, I have to set my parking brake. The refuel door is open, so let's close it. See if I can find the switch again. Yeah, there it is. Flaps. Well, let's taxi to the runway. It steers very sensitive. Right, let's line up. See if I can adjust the brightness of the head-up display. No, I don't think so. Okay, here we can adjust our air intake. And this doesn't work. Different options. TechCam, well there is no TechCam I think in the flight simulator. Head-up display, weapon designator. Okay. Well, let's apply some power, take off. Whoa, full afterburner. Well, gear up.
Takeoff Bravo, Salt Lake
let's slow down a little bit.
0336, Echo Bravo. Echo Bravo radar contact 4 miles southwest of Kilo Bravo Charlie, Echo 13,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92. Copy, Echo Bravo.
I don't know why the plane is rocking left and right. Because I'm not touching rudder or anything. And it is difficult to see the head-up display with this color, light green. Well, maybe we can adjust it, still have to find out. Almost vertical, like a rocket. Wow, this is quite a performance. Still climbing. Almost at 30,000 feet. Okay, now our speed is dropping. Wow. This is a performance. This is a nice detail. Here you can see two green rocket symbols that are these rockets. I forgot to load the other two. That's cool. Oh.
Los Angeles Center Papa Hotel, Echo Bravo 5,900 feet.
Well, our next challenge is to take off and land with this F-15E from the Israeli Air Force. And I also want to show you how to place bombs and rockets underneath this aircraft. So we have to go to fuel. And here you can see different rockets and bombs. Also JDAMs, cool. So yeah, we have to fill in this wave. There you can see here's the sidewinder. So let's add another one. That is very cool that we can do this. Let's add a sniper also. Okay. And one JDAM. Well, one JDAM. Okay. Where is my JDAM? No, let's add another one to 10. GBU 38R to 10. Okay. Oh, there it is. Here is our JDAM. But we also have to have some bombs on our left side, so let's add some. And you can see the aircraft is getting heavier. Well, let's also load up the GBU 12. Also this one, 1230. Well, this looks good. I hope the runway is long enough, but we'll find out. And because this is a two-seater, we can also sit in this chair. Let me show you. We go to views, camera, pilot, and co-pilot. And here we are, co-pilot seat. And let's head back to our pilot seat. So, let's climb to 9,100 feet, make a left turn, let's go. Here we go. This thing is so fast. Now let's try to land this eagle. Trying to make a left turn into downwind, throttle all the way back and drop our gear and our flaps. Don't want to fly too slow. Yeah, here you can see our angle of attack bracket, and this little marker has to be in the middle of the angle of attack bracket. Then we have the right angle of attack to land. So at this angle we should touch down. That's the plan. Let's try to turn in. We've made it. So I have to say this F-15 is a nice addition to the current aircrafts that already are available in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aircraft gives a nice fighter experience. The model is very accessible to everyone, so you don't have to make a complete study of it. On the other hand, it is a pity that the frame rates in the F-15 are that low that it's not easy to fly at high speed and low altitudes. And that should be a must for airplanes like this. I do have a high-end computer, so that shouldn't be the problem. And it's also in very desolate areas. Frame rates are not that high, but maybe there will be an upgrade for this in the future. Could be. Also, what I don't like is the head-up display that's barely visible while flying, but it could also be that I still have to find the right switch for that. But this plane is mainly about flying a jet fighter. It's also cool that they included some documentation. Also, different weapons can also be hung under the airplane. And you will also clearly notice this on the flight characteristics. At some speeds, the F-15 rocks right and left, and without using the rudder, so don't know what that is. And yeah, nevertheless, Microsoft Flight Simulator has the advantage that you can fly all over the world without being limited to the Persian Gulf, for example. So, I hope you enjoyed this short overview. And yeah, see you next time. We'll fly or drive something else. Goodbye.